Learning how to code at Codecraft Lab is so important to kids because it gives them a digital voice. Codecraft Lab is a nonprofit that is developing curriculum and opportunities for all students to learn computer programming. Coding today is empowerment. Everything we do is connected to code. Kids learning how to code means that they can use their own ideas and express them in a really meaningful and relevant way. I think learning to code for kids today is like learning to use a hammer and nails. It is the tool set that every person should have in their back pocket.
Codecraft comes to our school and we have an after-school program of 20 students in grades 3rd through 6th, and they're taught the basics of coding.
They learn step by step how to program, and they start with code.org. Some of them might do an animation, some of them make games, just all kinds of things. After code.org, we start on Scratch, and that is just a wonderful program. They're using building blocks. It's almost like a Lego system of programming, because they're putting these blocks together to make things happen on their screen, so they are learning how to code and also how a computer thinks.
Once they finish with Scratch, students start to want more control, and we might introduce them to some web development. Combination of HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Basically anything that they can think of, we can help them use those tools to solve a problem.
Once a week after school, we go to one of the school's computer labs, and there's going to be a bunch of people there and some people from Codecraft, and sometimes we'll get a theme like you're supposed to work on variables, or you have to make something themed a certain way.
Avery is a kid that's really comfortable in her own skin, smart, witty, very, very friendly, open, warm, welcoming. She's just a great kid, and seen a lot of growth in her.
Avery is awesome. She rises to the occasion. No matter what I ask her to do, she goes above and beyond.
So this is the girl that you're playing as, and when you play, you're going to have to avoid these creatures that are coming at you. Right now I'm using an if-then block, to where if I put one of these operators in there, then it'll take that situation and it will do everything that I put into the block. I'm going to need some or blocks. I can have a thing where it will say game over, and then it'll broadcast to game over.
She has such a creative focus, and so she has this persona that she says she's a potato. And it's really fun, and it's inspired her projects. So all of her projects, or most of them, have a main character that is a potato.
I don't know, I just like potatoes. Everybody knows a potato.
I've found that more and more, because of the coding, Avery's personality and her feeling about herself has come through. She's always been very artistic and creative and has drawn constantly, but this is now really a chance for her to showcase it.
Our students are always excited about coming to Codecraft Lab. On a daily basis, they're asking me if we can actually have more days of coding. To see the students rush into the computer lab and go right to work. They know exactly what's expected of them, they receive their lesson, and they're ready to take on the challenge.
And what Codecraft Lab brings in, they bring in classroom exercises that are interactive for the kids, where the kids act out how a computer thinks, so they learn how a code needs to be written, that show the importance of teamwork in a real visceral way that the kids at this level really understand. And we also have them bringing in these knowledgeable volunteers, and they can help the kids and help them grow and progress.
Alyssa is so sweet. So she's a little younger, one of our youngest students. I think Alyssa's in 3rd grade. And she just has this approach to the world that is sweet and compassionate, and everything she does, she seems to want to help someone. And so she's exactly the kind of person that you love to see getting a great set of tools like code. When Alyssa programs, she's always programming for the greater good. She seems to be wanting to help someone or fix something or make a difference, and it's really beautiful.
The project I'm working on is to help dogs at the SPCA shelter find a home. It has all these different dogs. I'm going to pick Angel first because I have a special connection with her. And it has her picture and a little description. And if you press the A key, it'll say you can find this dog at the SPCA Animal Shelter. And you click this for the address.
There isn't anything that she doesn't want to do. She's a very caring individual. She cares about people quite a bit. She cares about animals. She cares about the world. What's remarkable about coding is that Alyssa would rather code than actually watch TV.
You can code, and if you look about everyday problems and you think about the problems in the world, you can try to do something with coding to fix it.
So what's really cool is that, kids like Alyssa or Avery, they go to school every day, they're learning a bunch of math and science. When they come to Codecraft Lab, they can apply those skills. They can turn them into what's meaningful for them and ultimately affect the people around them. So when you see someone like Avery who's sharing her experiences through a character like the potato, people relate. And it makes a difference. People feel exactly the way we wanted them to feel when they come to Codecraft Lab, that they're part of a team. When Alyssa works on her projects, she's really, literally changing lives around her. She's helping to save animals. She feels great about it, and I think that just really goes to show where her heart is and how she's able to take code and solve problems that are important to her.
It's very exciting for me to see the kids working really hard on a project, and then, aha, it's done, it's perfect, they want to share it with everybody. It's just great to see them excited about something and learn from it and grow from it on a daily basis.
Codecraft Lab exists to empower students and to give students those tools, and we would love to work with more students, more parents, more teachers, and more schools. We have some projects that we feel are powerful and helpful. Our goal would be to work with as many schools, parents, and teachers that are interested to expand time and space for students learning.